In the cold and dark of Jupiter's orbit, a mysterious object waits. It is ancient, and its slumber has recently, finally, ended with the arrival of a long-expected signal from Earth's moon. En route from Earth comes the American spacecraft Discovery 1, carrying 5 men on the first manned mission to this distant planet. It is destined to become the Merry Celestes of space. For this is 2001: A Space Odyssey, arguably the greatest science fiction motion picture ever made. Moonwatcher is inspired by the alien monolith to wield a bone as a weapon, a tool for controlling his supply of food and also his environment. Its use as a tool brings Moonwatcher and his group food, but not just food, but the ability to feed themselves. This new ability to use and manipulate tools takes us to the United States spacecraft Discovery 1. And it cannot be an accident that this ship has a passing resemblance to a bone. With its spherical command module, it is like a flying skull trailing a spinal column. Moonwalker's thrown bone has evolved into a spaceship, and from the rocky savanna of Africa, mankind is reaching for the stars. In the lore of 2001, Discovery is 460 feet or 140 meters in length, with a beam of 55 feet or 16.7 meters. It is powered by a nuclear fusion reactor, minus the necessary cooling fins, and uses a nuclear plasma drive, allowing it to travel at a speed of some 160,000 miles per hour. Incidentally, Arthur C. Clarke took the name from Robert Falcon Scott's Antarctic research ship Discovery, aboard which the author would eat his lunch whilst living and working in London. In control of ship functions is the HAL 9000 computer. HAL is the ultimate human tool, a supercomputer capable of voice recognition, chess, navigation, and even mental health monitoring. But like Heywood Floyd's pen on the Pan Am spaceplane, HAL slips from human control, lethally so, murdering Dr. Frank Poole whilst he is outside and terminating the life support systems of the 3 sarcophagus-like hibernation chambers. Only by forcing his way back inside via the portside manual airlock is Bowman, the last survivor of this Jupiter mission, able to subdue the murderous AI and take personal control of Discovery. Perhaps this episode suggests there are limits to the power and sophistication of our tools, beyond which humanity must take back control. Discovery 1 is complex enough, and even without HAL, the spacecraft successfully carries Bowman to his unwitting rendezvous with TMA-2. Just as HAL is the ultimate human tool, TMA-2 is the ultimate alien tool, and its shape echoes the rectangular design of HAL's interface. Discovery 1 is left behind by Bowman, having served its purpose as a tool to carry mankind's representative towards humanity's next evolutionary step. Moonwatcher's thrown bone has travelled very far indeed. "2001: A Space Odyssey" is as close to classical literature as a science fiction film has, thus far, achieved. Inspired by Arthur C. Clarke's short story, The Sentinel, Stanley Kubrick and the author crafted a hard sci-fi film, full of as much realism as special effects and the rules of filmmaking allowed. 2 filming models of Discovery 1 were built, a large 54-foot model and a smaller 15-foot model. Neither survived to be reused in the sequel, 2010, and director Peter Hyams had to have new, smaller filming models built. Ironically, whilst these models were smaller, the Discovery of 2010 is scaled up to be 800 feet in length.